Holy Fire, the 16th of October, 2024. You're going to taste death, and I don't want to hold anyone accountable for my actions. The first diagnosis is a delusional disorder. If the subject believes it to be real, whether imagined or not, the delusion exists and should be treated as real. This is the first step in a successful diagnosis. In sleep paralysis, there are things that you need to be stripped off of the authority to speak, move, or do anything in order to perceive them. Those things would require that you feel like you are being held down in a sleeping position, yet not feel like you are sleeping. It is a lucid type of dream. However, you are not really in control of your body anymore. Thinking about who would benefit from being told that. It is like there are things that you will be shown that require that you not be able to move or speak or scream. You would feel that you want to scream because of the amount of dread and fear that you would be experiencing. It is a feeling that is caused by things that are not in the physical realm, therefore they would not be perceivable. 2:50 p.m. I don't like the feeling that I will be left. It reminded me of being in prison. Like a girl. A person like me should not. The 16th of October, 2024. It seems like when I did not let it go, I started making mistakes. It is a very bad thing to want to have people suffer like you suffered, if you have. Why is it a bad thing? It is unethical, because by actually suffering you're essentially promised a recompense, a reward for being patient and enduring the suffering. However, when you want other people to suffer like you have suffered, you would be asking for the pain you had endured to be endured by another for no good reason. Unless you do have a good reason. If you will that people suffer like you had because you know there will be a reward in the hereafter, does that make it ethical to ask that they do? A human would call upon the punishment to befall others like he would call a reward to be granted to others. The 23rd of April, 2025. Do you answer questions? Do I need to? The miracle of the Holy Fire, which happened in Palestine every year on Easter. People say that by bringing a candle into the church where Jesus, peace be upon him, was allegedly buried, the candle would light on its own when the Spirit of God enters the church. The fire caused by the candle is considered a holy fire, which does not burn anyone who touches it, nor does it harm the person, their hair, their clothes, or anything else. This fire seems to be a reminder of what happened to Abraham, peace be upon him, when his people wanted to burn him for destroying their idols and keeping one of them undestroyed. God commanded the fire to be peaceful and cool. God said, "Fire, be peaceful and cool upon Abraham." And the fire did not burn or hurt him. It is reported that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre was destroyed by Muslims in September of 1009, based on the command given by the Fatimid Caliph Al-Hakim bi Amrillah. Afterwards, his son, Al-Zahir, allowed the Byzantines to rebuild the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in 1027 to 1028. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anh, did not enter the church so that the Muslims would not tear it down and rebuild it into a mosque. However, those who followed after him would have the courage and were given authority to destroy the church. Destroying it was not a just action, nor is it sanctioned by God. Therefore, it is wrong. Scholars believe that the holy fire is the mechanism which allowed the image on the shroud of Turin to be imprinted.